Luke 15. Now all the tax collectors and sinners were drawing near to hear Yeshua. The Pharisees and the Torah scholars began to complain, saying, "This man welcomes sinners and eats with them." So he told this parable to them, saying, "Which man among you, if he has 100 sheep and loses one of them, will not leave the 99 in the wilderness and go after the lost one until he finds it? When he has found it, he puts it on his shoulders, rejoicing. And when he comes home, he calls together his friends and neighbors and says, 'Rejoice with me, for I've found my sheep that was lost.' I tell you, in the same way there will be more joy in heaven over one repenting sinner than over the 99 righteous people who have no need of repentance. Or which woman, if she has 10 silver coins and loses one coin, does not light a lamp, sweep the house, and search thoroughly until she finds it? When she has found it, she calls together her friends and neighbors, saying, 'Rejoice with me, for I've found the coin I had lost.' In the same way, I tell you, there is joy in the presence of the angels of God over one sinner who repents." Then Yeshua said, "A certain man had 2 sons, and the younger of them said to the father, 'Father, give me the share of the property that comes to me.' So he divided his wealth between them. Not many days later, the younger son gathered everything and traveled to a far country, and there he squandered his inheritance on wild living. Now when he had spent everything, a severe famine came against that country, and he began to be in need. So he went and joined himself to one of the citizens of that country, who sent him into his fields to feed pigs, and he was longing to fill up on the carob pods the pigs were eating, but no one was giving him any. But when he came to his senses, he said, 'How many of my father's hired workers have food overflowing, but here I am dying of hunger. I'll get up and go to my father, and I'll say to him, Father, I have sinned against heaven and in your presence. I am no longer worthy to be called your son. Make me like one of your hired workers.' And he got up and went to his own father. But while he was still far away, his father saw him and felt compassion. He ran and fell on his neck and kissed him. Then the son said to him, 'Father, I have sinned against heaven and in your presence. I am no longer worthy to be called your son.' But the father said to his slaves, 'Quick, bring out the best robe and put it on him. Put a ring on his hand and sandals on his feet. Bring the fattened calf and kill it. Let's celebrate with a feast. For this son of mine was dead and has come back to life. He was lost and is found.' Then they began to celebrate. Now his older son was out in the field, and as he came near the house, he heard music and dancing. And he called out to one of the servants and began to ask what these things could be. The servant said to him, 'Your brother has come, and your father has killed the fattened calf because he got him back safe and sound.' But the older son was angry and didn't want to go in. So his father came outside and pleaded with him. But he answered and said to his father, 'Look, so many years I've slaved away for you. Not once did I ignore your order. Yet you've never given me a young goat so I could celebrate with my friends. But when this son of yours came, the one who has squandered your wealth with prostitutes, for him you killed the fattened calf.' Then the father said to him, 'Son, you are always with me, and everything that is mine is yours. But it was right to celebrate and rejoice because this brother of yours was dead but has come back to life. He was lost but is found.'